What's going on, Easy Agent Pros? In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to engage better with your leads and your clients and just about everybody that you're going to interact with when it comes to real estate. And this is going to help you when it comes to your lead generation. It's also going to help converting those leads into clients. It's going to help you convert better with your listing presentations and buyer presentations. All of these skills are things that you're going to need to help be a better real estate agent. And before I get into everything that goes along with it inside of this video, I just want to mention that EasyAgentPro is having amazing sales again. For the first 150 people that sign up, the first month for EasyAgentPro is just going to be $1. So go ahead and click the link in the description to go ahead and check out EasyAgentPro and to also see about the great deal that we're having right now. So like I mentioned, it's only going to be the first 150 people, so you don't want to miss out on this sale. So getting into the actual topic of today's video, the first thing that you should do is be a better listener when it comes to the conversations that you're having with these people. Now, it doesn't matter if you're speaking to somebody that's going to be listing their house, somebody that's going to be buying, to a potential lead, whoever it is, you always want to listen more than you speak more times than not, because by listening and having the other person speak and paying attention to what they're saying, you're going to find out more information about what they actually want and be able to help them out better instead of, memorizing your script and just going straight down that and barreling through it and not paying attention to the actual needs of the person that you may be actually wanting to convert into a lead, or whatever it may be, whatever your end goal is with this person. The next piece of the puzzle that's very important is to ask better questions. We as real estate agents, like I've mentioned before, we like to stick to our scripts and we like to have everything laid out for us, but we need to have better questions that we're asking people. And, by asking yes or no questions, I've learned this the hard way throughout my career, you're going to end up getting a lot of yes and no answers. If you're, cold calling to expireds and you're asking them, if you're asking them simple questions that they can answer no to, more times than not, they're going to answer no instead of expanding on it and being able to start a conversation. Same thing with your online leads. If you're asking them a very simple question that they can answer with yes or no, then you're going to either get no answer at all, or more times than not, a no. When it comes to myself and my drip campaigns, and the very first thing that I send out to people that come into my database, it's not a yes or no question or anything like that. I'm asking them, hey, thanks for checking out the site. Are you an investor or are you looking to buy a home to live in? That gives them only two options. Are they an investor or are they looking for a house to live in? It's only two things that they can answer, and neither one of them is a yes or a no. And both of them they have to expand on, and it can start up a dialogue between the two of us. The next thing that's important is to have confidence in yourself and to believe in what you're actually saying. This is one of the problems that I had when I was starting out, and I didn't necessarily have the best confidence and I wasn't too sure about everything that I was saying. But if you actually think about it, you know a whole lot more than you actually give yourself credit for. If you've had one transaction, two transactions, or hell, if you've had no transaction, you still had more training in real estate than the average person that's looking to buy or sell a house. So just by getting your license and by doing little bitty real estate tasks, you know more than the average person. So have faith in that and trust that you know more than the average person. And when you're saying things, say them with absolute certainty, because if you're whimpering and limping around with the things that you're saying to people, they're not going to take you seriously. So say things with conviction, say things with confidence. If you're calling people, if you're talking to your leads, whatever it may be that you're doing, say things with confidence and mean what you say. Now, another thing that's very important is to putting yourself into the perspective of the person that you're going to be dealing with. Now, this is going to be different for sellers. It's going to be different for buyers. It's going to be different with investors. It's going to be different for everybody. And you have to know what this person is going to be thinking about in order to have an effective conversation with them. So say you're working with a first-time home buyer. You know that the issues that they're going to be having and the things that are going to be going through their mind are, I have to worry about my credit, I have to worry about a down payment, I have to worry about, all of these things that I've never gone through before with a home buying process. I have to look at these houses that, I think I can afford, but I don't know if I really can afford it, and all of these other types of things that are going through their mind. And you as the real estate agent have to be able to sympathize with them and, kind of anticipate what they're going to be feeling, because you are the professional in this state and in this sense. So you have to be the one to kind of walk them through this and empathize with how they're feeling. The same way as if you're working with a seller. We all know that sellers, there's usually a few reasons why they're selling, but the usual thing that helps them push them towards selling and what they want the most out of selling is they want the most amount of money in the least amount of time for the sale of their house. So by knowing this, you can use this to your advantage, and inside of your listing presentation or the conversations that you're having with them or anything at all, you can always know in the back of your mind, okay, how can I push this conversation or change things up in this conversation to kind of empathize with the seller and the frustrations that they're having, especially somebody that's a for sale by owner or an expired. They've been through these problems before. They've had issues with previous real estate agents, and you have to know what they're going to be thinking and be able to empathize and kind of predict what they're thinking to give yourself an advantage over the other real estate agents. And piggybacking off of that, you want to be able to build rapport with whoever it is that you're speaking with. I know a lot of people that are out there inside of real estate trainings, they say, just stick to your scripts, just barrel through it and, have them answer the questions and make them sign on the dotted lines. And while yes, that may work for a good bit of people and, it does work, I know for myself, I've had a lot more success with building rapport with people that I work with. I know there's been plenty of listing presentations that I've been on where I haven't even had to pretty much go down the script at all. Haven't had to pull out my laptop, go over the listing presentation. The rapport that we've built over the time period of us working together and having conversations, they already knew that they wanted to use me as their real estate agent, and I just had to go in to the CMA and to how much I wanted to list their house for. And the same thing goes with buyers. And more times than not, this is the biggest purchase they're ever going to make in their life, and they're trusting you with that process. So you need to have a good rapport with them to make them trust you and to trust your opinion on certain things, or you're going to be looking at houses forever. I know for myself, I usually like to stick to 3 to 5 houses max that I'm showing people. And to be able to do that, I have to build up a good rapport with the buyers that I work with to know, hey, this is the market that we're in, and I need you to trust me in the fact that I'm going to show you the best houses that are available in your price range and for what you would like. And by doing this, you're able to save a lot of time, save a lot of headaches, and it also helps in your referral process as well, just because of the rapport that you're building up with this person. And if you follow the steps that I've went through in this video, you're going to have a much better time engaging with your clients and dealing with people inside of real estate. Once again, I want to remind you about the sale that EasyAgentPro is having right now. The first 150 people that sign up, your first month of EasyAgentPro is $1. It won't last long. As you can see, we get a lot of people checking out these videos, and a lot of people are going to see this, and a lot of people are going to sign up. So you don't want to wait around. It's only $1. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like. It lets us know you enjoy these videos, and it helps our channel to grow. If you're new, subscribe so you're not missing out on any new videos that we put out. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below in the comment section. We'll be down there answering them for you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.